Hello and welcome back to Project Jeep. This is a follow-on video from the one you've seen us doing on the field, saying what work shall I get done on it, blah blah blah. I've getting a few things ordered, and I've got to lend the van today, so the wheels are going to go off today to be redone. So I thought I'd do a little bit of a video on that. So first things first, what's arrived? Well, I got the pen. I've already given these a shout out. I much recommend these. Autocolours.co.uk. I've been through this, so that was the touch-up pen, perfect match to the car. And we've gone around, if you remember on the last video, there was a few marks, bearing in mind I have only just gone round it, 30-second job. There was marks on here, I've just touched those in. From a distance, they look perfectly fine. There was that big scratch here, which went down there, which again, I need to do it again properly on the lift, but if you stand back now, it doesn't stand out. I'm still going to use a little bit of T-cut on this bit, paint won't fix that. And there was some chips here and there on it, which I've gone around. So let us know if you think that's done a good job. There was little chips on this, on here, which I've done. There was a bit around there, which I still need to do this. Just try and tidy it up as best as I can. It ain't going to be perfect. But yeah, that's the touch-up done. Again, £6, and I really think definitely that massive white mark that was there. And I was one here somewhere as well, I think. So yeah, that's done good for that. The other thing which I mentioned was the number plate. We've got that right here. Plates to go, plate services. Highly recommend them. We've got the fitting kit with it there. But look at that. Proper, I mean, obviously it's got the cellophane on, so it's not normally that colour. How much better is this going to look compared to that? Well, you can see all of this thing. Bang that in there. Obviously, I don't know if it'll stay, but there we go. That's going to look a whole lot better. Proper size, as it should be. It's not actually meant to be that far down. It's meant to be sort of about there, like that. Happy days. Over the moon at that. So I've got a proper number plate to go onto it. What else have I got on? Like I've mentioned, preventative work. I've got one of those. Got one of the sealers to go in. It's not because it's got a leak, and this stuff is perfectly fine to use. It's actually, I recommend putting it in at times if you have an older vehicle. This is it here. German quality stuff. It's got no bits in it or nothing. It's just a pure liquid. It goes in, and all it does is simply, if you get a slight leak, like on the heater matrix on these, the whole dashboard has to come out. Put it in, and it'll just stem it and keep it going for how much I use the car. And by the way, just to let you know, there is no leaks. It doesn't move an inch, but I'm just going to stick it in for the sake of a fiver. It's going in just as a preventative. So if I'm ever out a long way or somewhere like that, it'll help just get you home. If there's a major leak develops, it won't help at all. So that's that. Second thing I've got, third thing I've got an order for it. The only thing I'm holding off for now is the wind deflectors. It's £40. I used to only pay £30 for them. They've gone up to tenner. I'll think about that one because the aircon works perfectly fine. So if it gets hot, I'll use the aircon. If I want the window open, I'll put up with being blown around a bit. Only other thing I've got on order is genuine custom-made mats. So these things are crap. They're due to be hopefully be delivered today. Front and back custom-made mats. So they're coming. But most importantly, where I'm going this afternoon is getting these wheels redone professionally. And as you can see, they look a mess. The missing centre cap on this one, I had such a fight, which you've seen at the beginning of this video, taking this off, but I've killed two birds with one stone. I've inflated this to the correct pressure, removed the centre cap, which is in the car, which I need to remember not to forget, which is here, to go away with that one, because obviously the centre caps will be coded to the colour the wheels are getting done. Now I am going to go along the line of gunmetal grey, a very dark grey kind of colour, just purely because it's going to keep the dirt down from the brake dust. Silver shows up too much dirt. Pure black, a few people have mentioned. I don't want to go along the lines of being a plastic gangster with blacked out windows, black paint, black wheels. Nah, it's too much black on it for me. So they're going to get done a dark grey, which I think will match because obviously all of this is still grey. That's grey. Obviously around the back, all this is grey. So it's not like it's not in contrast. So it's going to be a nice gunmetal metallic dark grey colour. Also, what I've got, like I've mentioned, I've just spent another £100. I've got a brand new tyre, which is at home, which is gone. So when the wheels, with obviously the tyres will be coming off the rims. So when they go back on, I'll be telling the guy stick the new tyre on, and I'll just stick that one in storage just in case I need it as a spare. So yeah, what we're going to do now is get it in, get it up on the lift, get the wheels off, get them piled up at the front, and wait for the lad to come with the Sprinter, which I had on the video the other day. I'm going to stick them in the back of there. Thank you very much, Sam, for lending us your van. Honestly, I'm going to make sure you get a good few beers and put plenty of diesel in. And then this is today on Thursday. I'm going to drop them across tonight. And then tomorrow, Tuesday, I've got the van again, which I'll be going to pick them up. So that has saved me a lot of time. So let's crack on, get the wheels off, and I'll get back to you. Right, back to Project Jeep. I don't know what it is with me, but everything in my life seems to be running on a razor blade. I've never got time to just sit back and relax. So I've got to now get sorted here, get these wheels across to Jarrow, back for 4:45. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I'll get a little bit of filming in, see what we think. So we'll swing around. Wheels are all off the Jeep. I've had to mark the ones in white with the special wheel nut that I put on. That's the only thing I've found if I'm getting the wheels done gunmetal grey. These might look a little bit off, but hey ho, I'm not buying loads of wheel nuts. I just want them done. So thank you very much again to Sam, the lenders his van, to go through. This is so much easier than trying to fit them in a car. So there we go. What do you think? Get them done gunmetal grey? I think they'll look fantastic done in gunmetal grey. Got the missing centre cap. And like we've said, that knackered tyre down there, I've got a brand new one. Exactly the same make as the rest to go on. So this one here is brand spanking new. So we're going to have two brand spanking new ones on the back and two pretty much good ones on the front, and keep that worn one to go as a spare, even though the one on the spare is new, but it's got a punch or repair, as we know. So there we go. Going to get these through, dropped off. Probably the next time you see this, they'll be redone, and we'll be getting on with doing a few jobs to the Jeep, which, since the wheels are off, I'm debating, what do you think? Maybe paint the calipers. They'll be getting painted black, definitely not silver or any standout red or any crap like that. I might just give them a quick hand paint in black. I think they'll look good. Same with the back ones. Just give them a quick scrape down. And this gives us a good opportunity to inspect the brakes and a bit in the wheel arches where I've never really been around before. All new brakes, as you can see. So, depending on how things go, I may do a quick short video of leaving them at the tyre place. Don't know yet, don't know the guy. Bit unsure of the whole situation of not having to book them in or anything, but I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get over there, and I'll get back to you as soon as we get sorted. Catch you soon. Well, that's the wheels off, getting done, gunmetal grey. I just want to recommend this company. The guy, the actual owner who I've dealt with, is absolutely spot on. If you need to know, contact these Hyper Coatings, alloy wheel refurbishment. They do everything. He's just given us a full walk around in there. And the machinery that they've got is unbelievable. All the media blasting, they've got all sorts. What I might do when I'm in a hurry because I need to get the van back, but what I might do on the way when I pick them up, excuse the lights, and I'm sitting in the back of the van, what I might do is he might let us do a bit of a walk around, showing you doing all the blasting. God knows what they're doing. They do the diamond cutting. Now, I was that close to getting those wheels diamond cutted, but it's double the price. And if I'm going to do a bit off-roading, it'll knack them. So it's going to be gunmetal. The only downside is they don't spray them. They powder coat them, and powder coating needs to be baked on. So unfortunately, these being plastic would just melt. So you can't do the centre caps. So what I'm going to have to do is find some spray paint roughly the same colour as the wheels and spray these. But there's no other way around it, basically. Even if he did them silver, original silver, they would still look shit. So, but that's not their fault. That's just the way things are. So, this is a mint company to use. I highly recommend it. Go on their website if you want to have a look at what they do. It's all on there. Or drop me a message and I'll send you a link. Really fantastic company. Thumbs up. It's the first time I've ever had wheels done, and they do a fantastic job. The lads are in there. They're going to put a new tyre on for us. Happy days. So yeah, just wanted to show this. All the cars on jacks with the wheels off, so you can even leave your car here, but service that, so you can either leave your car, or they'll give you a set of spare wheels to get back, or you do what I've done and drop them off yourself. So spot on. Really good company. Right, on the project Jeep. Sorry if these are cutting in and out, but naturally they're in between work, in between other things, and we're just getting things underway. So I think the last time you've seen us, I was dropping the wheels off at the Hypercoating wheel refurbishment place. So they're there now. I'm not picking them up till Tuesday. Today's Friday. I've got Jeep on the lift. Like I mentioned, the centre caps were, he said, it's not paint they use, it's powder coating. You'll know what it is. If you don't, I'll give you a brief explanation. Basically, the wheel is hung up, it's negatively charged, and the powder that they spray it with is positively charged, so it clings to it, or the other way around, negative, positive. And then it's baked in an oven, and it goes like a glass, basically like a shiny, well, looks like it's been painted, basically. But it's a lot more durable than paint. So naturally, that's got to be put into an oven and baked at incredibly hot temperatures. So plastic, i.e. the valve stems, the wheel weights, the centre caps, which are plastic, can't be done. So the guy straight up says, can't do the centre caps in the colour you want. I was like, oh, well, they're silver, they're not going to look very good. But he says, now what everyone does is either get a transfer, or my mate just says, Dan, just spray them black. He said, your car's black, the wheels are going to be gunmetal grey, your wheel studs are going to be chrome. He said, just put a sticker on. I was thinking, yeah, there is quite a lot of cars out there. Like, for example, I found this. This was off a Volvo with silver wheels. And sure enough, yeah, the cap is black with the silver logo. Clearly, I can't make the Jeep logo silver on it. Argument's sake is this, I don't think modern cars are. Actually, it is. There we go. Brand new 22 plate. Gunmetal-ish colour wheel. Black centre badge. Yes, it's got the chrome and stuff on, with the chrome wheel nuts. So Darren, thanks Darren, my mate, who again told us to go to this wheel place, as well as Dan from Stakeford Tyres. I'm just going to paint them black. So I've got them here. I took them off. The guy said just keep a hold of them. Obviously they've got the Jeep embossed on them. I've given them a bit of a scratch up with some fine sandpaper to give them a good key. I'm no painter, I can't be asked to go along with the whole priming them up and blah de blah. I'm not even going to the extent. I've got this 8-year paint, which I've got. Yes, it says direct to metal paint, satin black, 8-year protection. But the thing is, this is actually metal. Before anybody comments, it is actually real aluminium. As you can see there, like one of them starting to degrade. So yeah, this is getting used. It's a fact I've got it. It's a nice sunny day, they're warm. We're going to give them a quick coat up, see what they come out like. If they don't work well, I've got some thinners, I'll just simply wipe it off. But it's exactly the same as a Volvo one. It's exactly the same as what they've got. Clearly, I'm not going to go to the extent of trying to write in on a white Jeep or something. It's embossed in them. They should still be visible. So we'll give it a go. We'll give them one coat now and a few more. As well as getting on with that, just next to it, I've got some gloss black, just cheap crap paint. I can't find any other lying round to paint the calipers. Obviously, the wheels are getting done gunmetal. I'm not going to do no kind of flash job. Just going to give them a quick lick of black paint, just so when the wheels are on, they look a little bit more presentable. But the wheels are quite close cut spokes, so you don't really see much of the calipers. So that's all I'm going to do. Give the calipers just a quick once over. All the discs are near enough new and in good condition. I might just give that one a little tap off on the edge. But yeah, I just want to reiterate how good this thing is underneath. It is unbelievable. I've never seen nothing like it. Yes, I've painted it, but go back on my videos and you'll see just how good this vehicle is underneath. It is fantastic, which is why I'm genuinely keeping this one for a while. Yes, I know I've painted all this. You can say, oh yes, it's black because you've painted it. Honestly, it was really this good before I started on with the paint. It is just like new under there. No signs of serious corrosion, no signs of even major corrosion. That was barely surface rust, if that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I might give that exhaust a bit of a paint with some of the black if I've got it left over, just to tidy it up a bit. Because it's just a cheap exhaust, but it's brand new. That's on it. As you can see, the sticker's still on. When that ever starts to blow, it's getting a stainless steel one put on. So yeah, we'll give those a quick coat of paint now. Oh, one other thing. This little funnel thing here for the oil filter had a little drip of oil on it, and when I looked on the oil filter, which is up there, you can just see it. Can you see where it should be? Buried up there. There was a slight little weep on it, which I was a bit suspicious of the seal of the old one, but it doesn't seem too bad. And they're only £4 for a new one, so I've just ordered a new one, and I'm going to just stick it on just in case there was any problem with the seal or something like that. It was very minor, but it did occasionally have a little drip of oil. So the oil's like new. I'm just going to bang the another new filter on. If anything, the oil was marginally too high, so once I start it up and it fills that filter, it'll probably bring the oil level to perfectly where it should be. I just couldn't be bothered to have to take the sun plug off and everything. I couldn't get the suction pipe down the dipsticks. It wouldn't reach far enough down to suck any out, so it's probably going to kill two birds with one stone. So I'm going to put that on. I just wanted to show you, I think I've showed you on the very first videos, how good these Jeeps are to work on. Like, back diff, back diff, no plug, you just pull a rubber bung out to get in it. I've done my videos on this, I think, showing you changing all the oils. The oil filter is in a bit of an awkward place, but they've got this special little funnel system, so when the oil runs down, it runs down that channel to here, so you can catch the oil from the oil filter. It's such a good idea. Just little things like that. Other stuff I'm going to get on with, which I'll not really film, which you've seen, is my new number plate. I'm going to do that, as well as painting the calipers. Maybe go around with a touch-up a bit more, but we'll see how things go. You've seen the number plate before on the beginning of this video, and I'll fit the new one and you'll see the after. That'll be enough for that. I've got the mats coming at some point being delivered. Again, you don't need to see mats being fitted, but I'll show you when they're in. And just while it's on the lift for a couple of days, like I say, I'm just going to go around a few of the bits I couldn't get because of the wheels and put some protection on them, just like here. You know, just like around the corner of the arms and here. Bit around the brake pipes, which I couldn't quite get, and bits here which you can't get properly when the wheels are in the way, just to make it look nice and add a bit of protection. So we'll get a bit of paint on them caps and we'll see how they end off, and I'll come back to you very soon. Right, just a quick one. Until I get the wheels back next week on the Jeep, we won't know. Quick update of what I've been up to, because I'm going to try and get things rearranged in here. I'll just show you. This is just preventative and just a little bit of cosmetic work. It ain't perfect, so I'll just show you. I've been around and painted the calipers. Obviously, I've done a bit around the arms and that, as you can see. But I've painted the calipers, no work of art. Really, these 16-inch wheels come right to here, so all you can see through the wheel is barely that. I've painted around the back, but I think that'll look a lot nicer through the wheels. Done that. We've got the oil filter in. I'm going to put a note to remind myself to just to start it up and check the oil level next week. But as you can see, that new filter is in place up there. I've also, while I've been on with the black paint, just done a little bit on these aftermarket exhausts to go on the welds. And they're the weak points, so I've just hid a bit of paint on them. It probably won't burn off this far back, even just in the tailpipe, just where all the muck and everything splashes on it. Back one's done. As you can see, no work of art, but once you get them pushed, once the wheels are on, it ain't going to make much difference, to be quite honest. But yeah, I think that's definitely smartened that up. I've been on underneath, just done a few more bits of touching up with the wax oil around here on the threads and stuff like that. And these are the centre caps. Let us know what you think. Again, certainly no work of art, but they've actually come out quite nice. Let's get out the sun. And I don't think they're going to... Obviously, there's little dents in them. That's just what they were like. I don't think it's going to look too bad with the gunmetal grey wheel. Imagine that. The black caliper. Naturally, the car's black. It's going to have to still keep these chrome wheel nuts with the black cap on. I don't think that'll look bad at all, to be quite honest. And it's cost us nothing. So, and I can guarantee if I'd messed on with the metallic paint, trying to get a match, it's just all more of a faff. Number plates, I'll leave them till next week. So, I just wanted to quickly show you, but the next video, I might do a quick video of picking up the wheels at the wheel place. You might let us have a quick walk around, do a bit video, and we'll get the wheels back to the garage, put the centre caps on, get it on the car. We'll just go from there. We'll just see how it is. So, I'll catch you when the wheels are ready. Well, I've just been to pick the wheels up, and I'm over the moon with how they look. And no, the Jeep isn't crushing the Astra. It's just to save moving that out the way. Over the moon how they look like. I'm going to show you them now. I'll get them on the car, and I'll show you them. And I've got a few other jobs I'm going to do, like the number plate and other bits and bobs when I get time. But these have come out fantastic. As you remember from the previous video, the centre caps, I was a little bit concerned because they said they couldn't coat them the same colour as the wheels because they're plastic and they're powder coated. So I was a bit kind of off with that, why I wouldn't be able to match them. But my pal said, just paint them black, just satin black, and they'll look great. And I was like, I've got a can of professional, good quality satin black paint, so that's what I did. Let's see how they've come out. And round I've got the new tyre on. They look absolutely spot on. Obviously, you've still got the emblem of the Jeep, and I think they go really well. Naturally, it's a black car. Black tyres, clearly. And I've done the calipers black, as you can see. Painted those. I showed you that on the previous video. So I think they look absolutely fantastic when they're on the car. Brand spanking new tyre here, which to go along with the pretty much brand spanking new tyre on the back. So on the back, 2 brand new tyres. On the front, still loads of tread left on them to go on the front. And like I say, I've had the 4-wheel alignment done, so they're not going to wear off. Let's get them on the car and see what they look like. I am just going to give them a quick coating of wheel protection, just to give them a fighting chance. Not that we have salt on the roads anymore. So we'll get them on the car and see what they look like. Right, the wheels are on the Jeep. I'm going to show you them on the Jeep, but I'll wait until it's down on the floor. When I fit the number plate, I'll show you what else I've got here, which you already know from the previous section of this video. I've got the big number plate, the proper number plate to fit to it, and a custom-made set of mats to go get rid of them awful things that are in. But I'll show you it now, and like I said, it'll be on the floor, and we'll do a full proper walk around of it when it's on the floor, but I can't because I've got this to go underneath. I've got another car to come in here, so it's going to have to stay on the lift for a couple of days yet. So there we go. That looks fantastic. It really does. It's better than honestly, I've never had nothing like this done before, believe it or not. I've never had wheels done, never been my thing, but that looks brilliant. Even thumbs up to me pal Darren, who suggested just paint the centre caps black. And you know what it is? Black car, black centre caps, and as you can see, I painted the calipers black. Like I've mentioned, you can't see a great deal of the brakes through these. But come on, how good does that look? Tell us if you don't like it. But people were saying, some people said black. I don't think black would have looked nice. I think it would have been over the top. Some people said go with silver. Yes, that would probably look original-ish, but remember these wheels weren't silver. They were diamond cut, so they were like a rainbowy kind of colour. We all know what I mean by the rainbow, the diamond cutting. So I think this has brought it up with a bit more modern time, because as you can see, there's a lot of grey on the car anyway, greyish. Plastics here, the mirrors, the door handles, and all the stuff around the spare wheel at the back. And the black centre caps, clearly, black calipers, black car. Happy days, over the moon with that. Like I've showed you, brand spanking new tyre on this one to match the already new one on here. So 2 brand new back tyres and 2, I would say, 3/4 part worn ones on the front. But remember, these have been fully bead blasted, like metal media blasted to get all the stuff off underneath. And these aren't painted, these are, what's the word again? Powder coated. So they're much tougher to basically withstand what I'm going to be doing with the vehicle. And I don't know if you can see, I should have done this before I put them on, but the whole wheel, everything, the inside on the bead where obviously the rubber touches it, to the actual, so they're not just painted on the front like you get some of these cheap jobs done where they do them while the wheels are still on the car. These are full. The back of the spokes, all the inside, obviously, where the tyre goes onto it. I think they look really nice. Really has set the car off. I can't wait to get the nice number plate on the back. The mats in. I'll probably order some Team Heco wind deflectors for it when I get time. And, the oil filter, like we've mentioned, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. I forgot what I'd said. New oil filter in. We'll get that started up and check for any leaks. But yeah, I've got rid of that awful tyre that was all worn off here, what used to bug us. So like I said, they've still got plenty of tread on them. Way enough tread. And the back ones are brand spankers. So happy days. Over the moon with that. Let us know what you think. I'll obviously do a final part of the video when the car's on the floor, and I'll save all this bit till the end. So I'll leave this here, and I'll get back to you. It'll just be like that for you guys, but it'll be a couple of days so I can get this car off the lift when I've got rid of a few other vehicles floating around the garage. So I'll catch you soon. Hello and welcome back, and this is the final part of Project Jeep. And man oh man, I'm over the moon with this. I think I've probably done the most work on this car than any of my other projects, as in spending longer, so to speak. But man, I've got to say it's worth it. You've already seen it in the previous bit on the lift, but just tell me how good this looks. So we've got let's go through it. Wheels reconditioned, new colour, new tyre on the knackered one. So it's got 2 brand new back tyres, 2 pretty much 3/4 good front tyres, new number plate, factory fitted mats, and I've been around and touched up some of the paint, plus other things. The oil filter had a little weep, I've changed that, blah de blah. So let us know what you think. Ignore the vehicle next to it because it's already probably going to be on post before this one. So this is just going to interlink into one. How nice does that look? That is exactly how I've wanted this Jeep to look since I first got it. The wheels really let it down, and now over the moon with it. Let's just go out and have a look at the wheels first, obviously. Thanks to my friend Darren, again, who suggested paint them black. Still got the Jeep emblem in them. Look great. Black painted calipers. Really properly over the moon. That's the brand spanker tyre. Really am happy with them. You can't really see the calipers behind that spoke. Painted black. And around to the back, let us know what you think. Proper size number plate. Love that compared to that little skinny thing. So that's on. Fantastic. Just to recommend, plates to go in Newcastle. Fantastic company they are. Highly recommend them. Still cost us 23 quid for this plate. The price of PVC at the minute is just crazy. So we'll go around, finish off looking at the rest of the wheels. You see the caliper on that one. And that's a brand new tyre as well. Along with this one. Happy days. Now, the marks, that's what that was on it. There was a couple of marks here and there. Me and Simon have had a go. Just a brief bit of work polishing them out. Yes, you can still see them. They're never going to disappear, but that's a lot better than it was. I've touched in any of the serious ones. As you know, I've got the touch-up pen as well. That was a mark there. Gone. Clearly, if you zoom in, it was 3 dents, but that can't be helped. That was a nasty scrape here, which has come out lovely. That was a nasty mark there, which I've touched in, which I'm going to do again. It's just like an extra layer of paint onto it. There was something around the front here I did, can't remember. That was a nasty scuff here. That's more or less kind of not so bad now. There was a mark there, not so bad. This is my next thing I want from a scrapyard, because Chrysler Jeep cannot get a hold of these. So I want to try and get one of those. Oh, yes, back number plate. Now I've got this number plate. So clearly, you know what my next job is going to be on this car, if you've been watching the threads on it. I want an official Jeep tow bar to go on, because the electrics are already there, just so it's a backup tow vehicle. So guess what? Saves us another 15 quid. Oh, it's under the other seat. I've got the old number plate, which is the proper size, which will be good for the caravan. So it means I've got a spare number plate. So that's killed 2 birds with 1 stone, so it's not necessarily wasted money. You've seen I've had the spare wheel off, obviously. That's pressurised up, and even though it's got the dodgy repair, it's good. And I think a nice big chunky tyre looks nice on the back than that one with all the corner scrubbed off. So happy with that. And the final piece, these custom mats are absolutely fantastic. Custom made with the hook with the rubber ring on it. High tech rubber mats. Exactly what I've wanted. Just because them other things just look absolutely shite. And these are proper custom fit. As you can see, they're cut to the area of the car. Brain went dead there. So yeah, over the moon at them. Looks a damn sight better than that rubbish. Obviously, I've already showed you them on the previous video about what I've done with the channel for advertising. Let us know what you think. I need to speak to the printing company. Do you think I should get Cardiff Garage Northeast on the back window here and along there? Don't know what to do about that one yet. But final bit, there you go. I've probably missed something, but I'm just going to go back. Just let us know. What do you think? This is probably going to be a long video of snippets but it's the only way I can make it work, because obviously I've had to fly all over through to Newcastle for those wheels. But what do you think of the Jeep? I personally think it looks bang on myself. Let me know. I'm interested to hear your opinions on it. So I'll leave this one here. Please, if you want to see more videos like this, clearly I can't just go spending hundreds and hundreds of pounds on vehicles at random, but I will on vehicles that I genuinely like. So please hit the like button if you like it. Leave a comment if there's anything at all you want to say or ask. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye.